Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day. Marriages crumble as Gino tries to get Jasmine. Deported and Darcy challenges Giargi to file for divorce. Darcy challenged her husband, Giargi, to file for divorce on the October 5th episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, as tensions continued to rise following the rocky conclusion to their Bulgarian vacation. Meanwhile, Gino called Jasmine to confront her about the $70,000. He believes she owes him and accused Jasmine of using him too. Get a green card. Gino claimed their marriage was a scam and informed his estranged wife that he called immigration on her trouble. Found both Jasmine and Darcy on the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, as both ladies battled their husbands over their deteriorating marriages. First, Darcy challenged her husband, Giargi, to file for divorce as tensions continued to rise following the rocky end to their Bulgarian vacation. Darcy made the declaration during a feisty fancy dinner with her sister, her husband Florian, and their friends Svet and Roxy, after she and Giargi openly bickered about their fight in Bulgaria, communication issues, and more of their ongoing marital problems. After playing the blame game with each other, Giargi insisted that he felt he is always wrong in Darcy's eyes, making it difficult for him to open up to her. "Then don't be married," she exclaimed. "File for divorce. Is that what you want? Because that's what it feels like you want." Earlier in the day, Darcy expressed concerns about her relationship to Stacy after the twins took part in an aerial silks class in hopes of releasing old baggage and ushering in new, more positive energy. In a confessional, Darcy revealed that she and Giargi were barely speaking to each other following the big blow-up at the end of their trip a few days prior. "We haven't even talked to each other about what happened on our last night in Bulgaria," she explained. After the class, Darcy told Stacy that Giargi was hesitant to give me his half of the rent for the month upon returning home. Darcy later said Giargi eventually caved after she started a group chat with herself, her husband, and her dad. Darcy also suggested that rather than communicating with her, Giargi said he wants half his money back for her portion of the trip to Bulgaria. Stacy was astonished by the allegations, calling Giargi a greedy mother. In response, "You deserve to be treated like a queen every day," Stacy told her twin, who feared her husband was trapped in an avoidant mindset. Their relationship, she later noted, had begun to feel like two ships passing by. Later that evening, Giargi seemed miserable as he sat across the table from his wife at dinner. In a confessional, Giargi admitted that he was still hurt by how the end of the trip to Bulgaria played out, and that things had gotten uncomfortable between him and his wife. "I'm not going to pretend that everything is okay when it's not really okay," he explained. Back at dinner, Darcy revealed that she was triggered by Giargi's suggestion that he was interested in traveling alone, but Giargi felt it was a misunderstanding and she overreacted. "You disrespected me first by telling me I'm with you because I did this for your money and all this," he explained. Darcy acknowledged her error and later admitted that she still has healing work to do with herself, but she suggested Giargi needed to do the same. Still, Giargi felt that he sometimes couldn't pinpoint what exactly is wrong in certain circumstances, suggesting that it seemed like everything he did was wrong sometimes. "You know what? Keep blaming me," Darcy said sharply in a quiet tone. "He's never going to change, only when and if he wants to for himself." "No, I'm always wrong," Giargi complained, causing Darcy's blood to boil. That's when she put divorce on the table, leaving the room in complete silence. "I think for her to just drop that whole thing on the table, I think was kind of like crazy," their friend Svet said in a confessional. "So something has had to happen that was bigger than this." Just what we heard. Also, during the explosive episode, Gino finally called Jasmine and shared the scathing letter that he personally wrote to her, venting all of his feelings about their failed relationship at one point. Gino said it was obvious that Jasmine used him for a green card. "I find the timing of you receiving your green card and sleeping at Matt's house very significant," he explained in the call, later calling their marriage the biggest mistake of my life. "Oh my God," Jasmine groaned in response while sitting on her bed. But Gino demanded that he finish and went on to claim that Jasmine stabbed me in the back, used me, and broke my heart. Before the call, Gino told producers that he wanted to share his letter with Jasmine so he can close this chapter of my life and be done with it. He then informed Jasmine that he felt let down by his now estranged wife. I really thought you loved me when we spoke for 3 years. While you were in Panama, he began. But Gino then suggested that things took a turn for the worse upon her arrival in the United States. You treated me horribly daily, he stated, and it was as though you never really wanted to be with me. After accusing Jasmine of using him for her green card, Gino then confronted her with the numbers he calculated while writing the letter. He went through his itemized list, including $40,000 for all I transferred to Panama, $10,000 for the wedding, $1,225 for her green card, $1,000 for his work on the K-1 visa process, and $5,000 for a divorce lawyer. So all this money adds up to a good $70,000? Gino shouted at Jasmine, "You never intended to be with me. This was a scam and it's marriage fraud to the T," Jasmine maintained. She did nothing criminal and argued that the marriage didn't work while Matt watched helplessly from the doorway. But Gino disagreed with his wife. "You never did anything for me," he yelled, adding, "Go back to Panama." This caused Jasmine to burst into tears on the other end of the phone. "Leave me alone." Jasmine wailed, "You have never had empathy for me. The fact that you choose this moment just to trap me. What kind of person are you?" But Gino was furious. "What do you mean this moment, Jasmine? I just found out you're pregnant with some other guy's kid, and we were supposed to have a baby together." Jasmine reminded Gino that he was not interested in having sex with her before screaming, "You hate me," into her phone, but Gino contended, "You knew it was a scam from the beginning." "Okay, then go to immigration. Deport me. Go ahead." Jasmine wept, to which Gino replied, "I've already gone to immigration. You'll hear from them soon." Jasmine broke down even more and scolded Gino for making me sick over their marriage drama. From the door, Matt begged his girlfriend to calm down. But Gino was relentless. "I'm going to take action right away," he told his emotional wife, and she sobbed on the other end of the line before he could continue. Jasmine hung up the phone on him. Tears streamed down her face as Matt held his head in his hands behind her. It seems the drama in the 90 Day Fiancé universe is reaching nuclear levels once again. The latest developments are leaving fans in absolute disbelief as Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda's toxic roller coaster finally hits rock bottom, and he's reportedly taking steps that could change her life forever. Meanwhile, Darcy Silva is once again facing heartbreak, demanding her on-and-off love, Georgi Rusev, to man up and file for divorce after yet another explosive fight. If viewers thought these couples had seen their worst days, the newest chaos proves there's always another storm brewing in the 90-day world. Gino and Jasmine's explosive meltdown. Gino and Jasmine's relationship has always thrived on volatility, passion one day, pandemonium the next. But according to recent reports and fan speculation, the two might have finally crossed a line they can't uncross. After months of relentless fights over finances, jealousy, and suspicions of infidelity, Gino has allegedly decided he's done trying to fix things. In a shocking twist, sources close to production claim Gino has been consulting with immigration attorneys about options, a move that could include revoking Jasmine's spousal sponsorship. If true, this means Jasmine could lose her right to remain in the U.S. unless she finds another legal avenue. He feels used and manipulated. An insider told 90 Day Fiancé Updates. He believes Jasmine only married him for a green card and that once she got here, she stopped pretending to care about the relationship. Gino's tired of being the bad guy, and now he wants to take back control. Fans aren't surprised. The cracks in their marriage were glaring during Happily Ever After. Jasmine's jealousy over Gino's interactions with female friends turned volcanic, while Gino's passive-aggressive reactions only poured gasoline on the fire. The two seemed incapable of having a calm conversation without one storming off in tears or rage. Still, the idea that Gino would go as far as trying to deport Jasmine shocked even their harshest critics. Social media exploded with divided reactions. Some viewers defended Gino's right to protect himself after allegedly being emotionally manipulated, while others accused him of crossing a moral line. Trying to deport your wife. That's not love or self-respect. That's vengeance. One fan posted on Reddit. Another wrote, Jasmine may be dramatic, but Gino's playing a dangerous game here. Jasmine fights back.